I'm just really proud that we stuck to our morals and our principles, and that feels really good. And that the 9 of us didn't waver. We said what we wanted to say, and we were all like completely supportive of what everyone else wanted to say in that space. And none of us wanted to kind of mitigate for ourselves, as in like begging for leniency or apologising. That just felt wrong. Like, why would you apologise for trying to like stop societal breakdown? Why would you apologise for trying to safeguard the lives of vulnerable people in this country? That's obscene. Like, and they actually wanted an apology for that, like with their stupid bundles of paper. It's so wrong. But no, and part of the strength of civil resistance is the accountability. It's taking an action and standing by that and being proud of that and not regretting it, and to a point saying that you would do it again, particularly if what you were demanding or what you were fighting for hasn't been met or resolved. And so there's no way that some big fancy court and people in wigs are going to change my morals and my ethics just because they make me stand up when they walk into a room. So
you're so defiant. But that's why they call them morals, right? You live and die by your morals. That's the beauty of them.
It's crazy. I mean, what was the...
It's one of the reasons why I love you so much.
What did the prosecution say? We want to ensure future compliance. I'm like, you want to ensure future compliance? The 9 of us here are trying to ensure future survival. Is anyone in that courtroom actually get that and stand by that? But apparently not. Compliance is more important than survival. And that's the sad state of affairs we're in. And that's why people like us have to continue fighting and doing what we're doing and standing by those actions and hoping that others will follow. Civil disobedience is the place to be. Thank you. If the government do decide to imprison me, they think they can stop me protesting, but my demand still stands to insulate Britain, to protect the vulnerable and to insulate all the homes, and I will continue my demand by refusing to eat and going on hunger strike if they sentence me to prison today. So it's still their choice, but that's what I will do. By putting me in prison, I will not stop protesting, and that's now the only way I can do that.
I'm really, really worried, and that feeling of kind of helplessness. And like, I fully support her in everything that she's done. You know, like I said earlier, we live in each other's pockets. I'm normally sat next to her. We kind of pick straws to do to see who's sat in the road, essentially. The prospect of her not being there and being that support mechanism is pretty distressing. But what's even more distressing is I know that works both ways, right? It's a mutual thing, and you know, I'm here feeling all emotional and you know, talking about the effects of that. But for Emma, that's going to be so much worse because she's the one who's going to be in prison. She's the one who's going to need me like as much as possible in that scenario. So it's just this immense feeling of helplessness, and that's just horrendous when you love and care for someone so much, right? You're just forced into this situation where you kind of have to deal with it and kind of get on with it. So yeah, you're right, I'm putting on a front, right? But at some point today, that front is that veneer is going to crack at some point. I don't know when that point is.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting emotional. It's not even started yet.
I know.
Outside building fine.
£1 million in just a month.
Can you explain how that helps?
Can you explain to me why, as a journalist, you're insisting upon not asking the right questions? Why you are insisting upon saying the cost of insulating our homes and reducing our emissions is greater than the cost to our children if we don't?
It's my job to ask the question, so
The
can you
right
answer it,
questions,
please?
sweetheart. It's your future
Answer
too.
the question, please. Do you think £1 million it costs the taxpayer in a month helps people in Britain?
Do you think the cost of £1 million is anything in comparison to our children have a survivable future? Do you?
Do you think that's the most effective course of action?
It's the only thing disrupting enough ordinary people that the journalists have to give us airspace is the only thing that works in this corrupt environment.
So nine of your colleagues have been jailed now. What's that going to do to the protests going forward? Are you going to stop them? Are members of your group going to decide that it's not worth it? What's going to happen?
The next 3 to 4 years matter. Everything we do, every day for the next 3 to 4 years matters for all of our children, for all of our futures. So they're asking us, are we going to stop?
No! What are you going to do? To honour the people who are making their way to prison. I will now read the names of the 9. Anna Hayatawin, Ben Taylor, Emma Smart, James Thomas, Tim Spears, Ben Booth, Louis McKechnie, Oliver Rock, and Roman.